Hi everybody and welcome to the Ask Charlie Show. Today's question comes in from Jessica from Maryland. I'm a blogger. No, that's not my real job. Sure. And I'm ready to give it up. I have been covering politics and world events, and while many people seem to have enjoyed my work, I can't deal with the army of trolls on the internet. There are so many people consumed by hate and happy to share it. I can't keep going like this. Jessica, online hate, tough issue. Before you put down your keyboard, let's take a step back and gain some perspective about online haters. The internet has forever changed the way we interact with people. From a laptop in a coffee shop, you can reach billions across the world. Now that gives anybody untold reach and access, which can be great. However, it comes at a cost. Since you can reach billions, you are, whether you like it or not, interacting with people that are very different than you. There are people across the world reading your posts with the same ease as those down the block. Now, if you're presenting ideas from your perspective onto a sea of people with different backgrounds, expect some negative pushback. It's par for the course. It's the cost of business. It's the rent for the apartment. It's a whole bunch of other cliches that mean the exact same thing. You're covering a topic that people care about and have diverse opinions. You need to have a strong stomach to be in this business. I mean, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I'm killing these cliches today. All right, let's try to get some perspective. First, look at those critics. Are they haters, or do they just disagree with your opinion? Maybe you are taking their negativity a little too far. I mean, are they saying, I hope you die, or you're wrong? If they're wishing you pain and suffering, then they have issues you do not want to be dealing with, right? Actual haters don't hate you, they hate themselves. Remember, haters are going to hate. Gotta shake it off. Especially the ones that can't spell or who write in all caps as if they're screaming on the page. You know what I'm talking about? I think we're gonna do a show on the top 10 most illiterate haters online. That'd be awesome. All right, but it goes further. People are not interacting with you, they're interacting with a computer screen. Let me explain. The computer is great at getting out a message to millions, but it is terrible at making the messenger human. It dehumanizes. When people disagree or are threatened by what you post, they're not reacting to a person, they're reacting to a screen. And a screen doesn't feel and doesn't get hurt. So people say and do things that they would never do to a real person because they forget that there's a person behind the screen. So how do I deal with it? Number one, don't take it personally. I guarantee you that most of the negative feedback would not exist if you were in front of the critic. And it's not because they have all this hate bottled up, it's because they don't have the hate. Number two, use it to get better. We all need validation. Our egos are so fragile. The minute someone gives us any criticism, we assume that they're attacking us. If they disagree with you, then learn from it. If it hurts, then maybe they hit a nerve. Sometimes you're really upset because they may be right, even if they're a little over the top. Think of it as a non-confrontational way to grow. There may be a nugget of truth in there that can actually make you better. Number three, humanize yourself. Yeah, show you're human. Don't retreat into self-pity. Respond with grace, with class, with humility, with kindness. Yeah, explain yourself. Apologize to that critic who didn't find value in your work. Show your humanity. You'll be shocked by just how much that bully backs down once they get some attention. Many times they'll write back how they really agree with you but were in a bad mood. People who seem downright nasty in their online comments are usually decent people that were just flexing a little bit of muscle from the comfort and safety of anonymity. Lastly, we know that heat rises to the top, so does hate. Most people that liked your work will not comment. They'll share it, they'll enjoy it, and then move on with their day. People that don't like it will make it known more than people that do. But it's more than that. Research shows that we are more likely to remember negative criticism than praise. So even if you did get positive feedback, you're more inclined to just focus on the negative. I'll never forget once that I wrote an article and received dozens of comments. I read them all, and if someone would have asked me, how was your article? I would say that most of the people did not like it. So I went back that night and checked, and I found that there were only 4 negative comments. Those 4 negative comments stuck with me all day. Listen, I'm sorry you got negative comments, Jessica, but remember, that's the reality of playing in the global sandbox, especially from behind the screen. Remember, don't take it personally. Learn something. Show your humanity. Focus on the good stuff. And most importantly, never stop.